Okay, so we're going to be talking about Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, or as the Japanese call it, the literal translation is three giant monsters, Earth's greatest battle. So it's kind of an Avengers type thing. It's the first team up of a kaiju film or a Godzilla film. I shouldn't say a kaiju film, but a Godzilla film is the first team up, which is Godzilla, Rodan, Mothra versus King Ghidorah. So we get our first proper team up, and it's not just one-on-one, which is cool. I'm sad that Mothra's still in lava form. But we do, so this links into Rodan, because they mentioned the mountain from Rodan. I can't remember where this Rodan came from. Yeah, they do mention the previous Rodan, which is cool. Because it's from Mount Iso, that one, which is also mentioned in shit. He was already forgotten. It mentioned in Rodan, the film, and they also link it to the previous. Is it Mothra? Yeah, Mothra versus Godzilla, which is the previous film. Annoyingly, there was two lavas in the previous film, and just one just died off screen. I guess because they're like, oh, it's a team up film, so we don't need 4 kaiju. That'd be a crazy thing. It'd be crazy to do 4 kaijus. It's a bit sad. Like, oh, just one just died off screen. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I like it. Yes, I do like it. There's some crazy shit in there. Because King Ghidorah's from space. So I'm trying to remember half the plot, and these films are like all over the place. And half the time I'm just like, is this for space? Oh yeah, like a kind of a Galactus type enemy where he's just like just going around destroying shit. Just doing his thing. King Ghidorah's going around doing his thing, destroying shit. Because fuck you, I guess. And there's a princess who's taken over. So there's a princess who's been taken over by an ancient Venusian civilization, which, yeah, to warn them, they basically killed like 5,000 years ago by King Ghidorah. So she's like warning people to watch out. But also the princess was previously involved in a plot to kill her, which was the plane she was on. She just got blown up. Yeah, she was managed to survive by just jumping out the plane. She just jumped out the plane. Somehow survived. She didn't have a parachute from what I remember. Watch the film. Didn't see any parachute. So that I'm curious about how she survived. I'd like to know a little bit more there. Yeah, so you got that. Mothra is clearly pulling all the weight, because Mothra is the one that convinces Godzilla and Rodan to stop bickering amongst themselves and actually fight King Ghidorah. So Mothra is clearly boss in this film, because as we always establish, Mothra is the best kaiju. It is fact. No dispute. No arguments. I'll take no arguments. Mothra is best kaiju. She just is. Yeah, I definitely start seeing a little bit more silliness in this film. Like when I was doing the commentary, I noticed like Godzilla doing like a ho ho ho, like a belly laugh. And you're like, that's weird, but okay. Yeah, I'm starting to get into a lot more silly stuff. Like Mothra was like stringing, using string shot against Rodan, and Godzilla was laughing, and then used it against Godzilla, and then Rodan was laughing. We're getting to the point where it's starting to go silly. I don't mind it. I prefer the more slightly serious angle. But we still got a lot of films that are gonna be not so serious to get through. So I guess I have to. I have to like it, I guess. Yeah. So the human side plan is good. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Like, it makes sense. It's teaming up with the twins, the Mothra twins, who I cannot not remember their actual names, but I call them the Mothra twins. And so you link that with the Venusaurian, who's inside the princess's body. Somehow. That's not explained. Pretty sure it's not explained. Let me go back to the film. Let me just check the wiki, and I'm like, is that explained? Basically, yeah, everyone doubts her, and then Rodan appears, and they're like, because she basically warns everyone about Rodan appearing. So she somehow has kaiju sense. It's not quite clear how she has kaiju sense. Like, her powers aren't really explained in any way. She just knows things. it's I don't know. And also, yeah, the twins in the film are now just like on TV. Even though, like, 2 films earlier, was it captured? Sorry, I can't remember if they were captured in... No, they were captured in Mothra. And, oh man, I'm getting a mix up in my head. Can't remember if they were captured in Mothra or if they were captured in Mothra versus Godzilla. No, Mothra versus Godzilla, because that's... No, wait. No, yeah. No, they were captured in Mothra. Mothra Godzilla is all about the egg. Owning the egg because capitalism. Whereas Mothra is only about the twins because capitalism. Oh, here's the peanuts. Sorry. Now they just now regularly appear on TV. Yeah, that's how we get the exposition that one of the Kaiju has died. Just off screen. That's how we get that little bit of exposition. One of the Mothras. Not sure why. Don't think it says. No, don't think it does. We get the professor. So I also remember there's the doctor from. Who's the? There's a doctor who's investigating this amnesia who basically can't tell anything wrong. There's like, this woman's perfectly fine. Because they investigate this princess who's also a Venusaurian, and part of the side plot is the fact that she's getting hunted down by the people who think who will clearly know she's still the princess. They keep trying to kill her because infighting. And she's a princess of a made-up country, which is becoming a bit of a trend in these films. Is made-up countries, but I guess it makes sense if you're dealing with royalty. You're just like made-up place. There's a made-up place. Yeah, just like fuck it. It's just a random made-up place. But yeah, the doctor in this who investigates the amnesia is the professor from the first, primarily the first film, but it also appears at the start of Godzilla Raids again to give some exposition and kind of explain things. So that was a neat thing. I was like, oh, it's him. Oh yeah, it's you. Ooh. I enjoyed that because it is like 10 years between the 2 films. 10 years from this film from Godzilla. So this film is technically the 10th anniversary of Godzilla. There's that. Yeah, I don't remember. So about the suits, I don't remember Godzilla's eyes moving, but I may have missed that in the previous film. It's the same suit. Godzilla's in the same suit. Mothra's in the same suit. Rodan's a completely new suit because it's been 8 years since the previous film. They probably ditched it and didn't think, oh shit, we could keep this film. We could keep this. Reuse it. But that's for the better. The monster suit looks a lot better. It looks a lot better than Rodan. And King Ghidorah's costume, that looks very good as well. Like, I don't really have much fault with that. Like, it's a 60s film, and but the suits look good. Yeah. It's a good thing it wasn't any kind of computer graphics, because those didn't exist. Not this time. Just not exist. But it definitely holds up better than a lot of those kind of CGI effects you'd get even in the 80s. Don't know if it's out in the 70s, but yeah, I give it a thumbs up. I think this film already, it's like with Mothra vs. Godzilla. So this is the first film that Rodan appears in. You could basically just take this film as like the explanation of just, yeah, Rodan. Cool. Don't need to watch the previous film. It does have a slight reference to it because it's an egg from the same place. So you get a little bit of extra stuff, but not much. Yeah, so that's that. I don't think I'm gonna. Have I got any other films? So yeah, that I think that basically covers it. I'd say definitely watch it, because as a completionist to me says, because I want to watch all the Godzilla films, and I definitely like this one. And this is the debut of Ghidorah, who is, you know, one of Godzilla's biggest enemies. Because it appears probably, I want to say the most. I can't remember. I know. I'm trying to think if Mothra appears more than Ghidorah. I can't quite tell. But yeah, it's definitely worth a watch. But the next film in our list after this film is, so I think I'm just gonna stick with Godzilla films for the time being. I'm not sure if there's a lot of other kaiju films I really want to go see, but we might just go through Godzilla films. But looking at my list, we have Invasion of Astro Monster, or the Giant Monster War is the literal title. So that is the next film we've got. So get ready for that. Again, I can see a little bit about this, but I'm trying to ignore that. Yeah, I look forward to watching it. Takes place in 1960X, because they don't want to set a date. Don't know why. Just set a date. Maybe they weren't sure if they're going to release in. It says it released in December, so maybe they weren't sure it's going to be in the end of 1965. Nah. Oh well. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna wrap up now. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next kaiju film. Ciao for now.